I think they're comparable, but they're not the same at all.
Yeah.
Even down to the fan base. I don't think that people that love boxing usually love MMA.
No.
It's just a totally different set of standards, and the things that I love about boxing are the reasons why I don't like MMA.
Right.
And boxing's just romantic, you know? When it comes down to it, it's romantic.
Yeah, it seems more, I don't know. I was gonna say, they call it what is it, the sweet science or something? They call it, I've heard nicknames for it that talk about the scientific side, the more of the intellectual type of, it's not just brute force, more of takes a strategic mind and things like that.
Well, it is part, I think, and that's what's interesting too, because of course I know any boxer that I like, I know their sign, and I've tried to apply that to their boxing style, and it totally is like a certain number of parts, intellect and science and structure,
right?
And then I think that every boxer has a certain amount of intuition when it comes to the sport. Like, I don't see how any boxer could just go out there and
just throw punches.
Yeah,
or something.
I can't really word this well for some reason, but there has to be like an instant, over and over again, I think, where they have to feel like, should I go for this? Should I back away? Should I be aggressive? They have their corner telling them what to do.
Right.
And of course it's the boxer's choice if he's going to listen.
Follow that.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's just, like, for example, you see, we'll talk about Floyd Mayweather and Victor Ortiz, because they're the big fight that's coming up.
Okay.
On the 16th. Floyd Mayweather is a Pisces, and he does not seem like a Pisces at first glance. Especially because in boxing, so much of it is about before the fight, the show that they put on as characters. And I think that Floyd, in my opinion, it's not genuinely how he is.
Right, it's head games more and things like that.
Yeah, and then as a boxer, they say, some people criticize him as, like, not running, but you can't catch him. And,
defensive type of,
it's like he doesn't take punches very often, but to me, that makes sense, because Pisces is not an aggressive sign.
Right.
We are escape artists.
Right.
We are non-confrontational. But at the same time, he totally is. There's got to be something in his heart that makes him, like, really forceful, because he's excellent. And then you have Ortiz, who's an Aquarius. And Aquarius is, like, known for being extremely in their head. It's an air sign, but they're intellectuals, and they tend to overthink everything. And it's kind of funny because they tend to have, like, an air of arrogance. They're not arrogant people, but they have sort of, like, an arrogance about their knowledge or where they come from, or it's always something with Aquarius. And you totally see that coming out in Victor Ortiz.
Nice.
Because, and in my opinion, it wasn't until now that all of a sudden I think he's mad because people keep calling it the fight before Mayweather-Pacquiao. And
overlooking it,
Right, and I don't blame him for being kind of hurt by that, but at the same time, it's bringing out this side of him that's kind of annoying. But I don't know, I'm not even talking about boxing at this point, but I love boxing. It's great.
That's really cool.
I hope that they do fight, because people will be excited about boxing again. And I think a lot of boxing's fans have not gone away ever, but people have definitely lost interest as they've turned to MMA or whatever else.
Right.
But this Floyd Mayweather-Manny Pacquiao fight, sorry Victor Ortiz, when it happens, will be a big deal, and people that don't even care about boxing will want to see how it turns out.
Yeah.
And so,
that's cool.
In a way, it is important on many levels. Not in the same way that, like, the Ali fight was back in, what was that, like, when Muhammad Ali fought Foreman?
The Rumble in the Jungle one?
Yeah, when was that? Late 70s?
I'm not sure exactly.
Well, that fight was amazing and is so famous and is such a big deal because they're both great boxers and everything, but there were like political things behind that. I mean, it really meant something on a bigger level. It wasn't just boxing. And I don't really think that this fight has anything like that behind it.
No,
but a little bit. I mean, Pacquiao has become such a figure as just a person. Like, he's an amazing boxer. He's great to watch, but he's also like all these other things. And so it's been a while since a boxer's been like that, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see. And of course, Mayweather's the person we all love to hate. Because people either love him or they hate him because he's so
in your face.
Yes, and he says things that are just like, are you serious? Wow. But at the same time, I'm biased because I love him. But I could totally, he even makes me mad sometimes. I'm just like, why did he say that? Now everyone's pissed, but I don't know. It's great. It's a good sport.
Yeah.
It'll never go away.
No.
It might not always be popular. It might not be as funded as it has been, but it won't ever go away.